Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, reaching for your phone to check your messages, scroll through social media, or watch your favorite videos, and nothing happens. No connection, no loading, no internet, gone forever. The world you knew just changed in an instant. But what would really happen if the internet disappeared forever? First, let's think about how deeply connected we are to the internet. It's not just for fun or chatting with friends. It powers almost every part of our daily lives. Banks rely on it to handle billions of transactions every day. Businesses use it to communicate, sell products, and coordinate deliveries. Governments share important information and even monitor emergencies online. Without it, these systems would grind to a halt. No online banking means you can't check your balance, pay bills, or transfer money easily. Imagine standing in line at a store, only to find out credit cards don't work anymore, and cash is the only option. But many places don't even handle cash anymore. Communication would become incredibly difficult. No emails, no instant messages, no video calls. People would suddenly have to rely on phone calls, text messages, or even old-fashioned letters again. Businesses and families scattered across the globe would struggle to keep in touch. Social media, which billions use daily to connect and share, would disappear. News that once traveled at lightning speed would slow down drastically, leaving people less informed and more isolated. Education would suffer too. Online courses, digital libraries, and research databases would vanish. Students and teachers would lose access to tools they now consider essential. Schools would have to go back to chalkboards and textbooks, and collaboration would become slower and more complicated. The same goes for healthcare, where telemedicine and online records have made huge strides. Doctors wouldn't be able to instantly access patient histories or consult specialists over the internet, potentially slowing down critical decisions. On a larger scale, many industries would face chaos. Supply chains that depend on internet-based tracking would become unreliable. Factories controlled or monitored online might malfunction or stop working. Transportation systems, including air traffic control and shipping logistics, rely heavily on the internet, so disruptions could lead to delays, accidents, or shortages of goods. The stock markets, which operate on fast electronic trading, would be paralyzed, causing economic panic. But it's not all doom and gloom. Humans are incredibly adaptable. Communities would likely come together in new ways. People might revive local businesses and start relying more on face-to-face interactions. Without the constant noise of notifications and endless scrolling, many might find more time for hobbies, nature, and real conversations. We'd probably see a renaissance of creativity and offline entertainment, more books, board games, outdoor activities. However, the sudden disappearance of the internet would also bring serious challenges. Many jobs, especially those in tech, marketing, and media, would disappear overnight. People who rely on online platforms to make a living, like freelancers and small entrepreneurs, would be hit hard. Governments and organizations would need to quickly develop alternative systems to manage services that once depended on the web. In short, losing the internet would be like suddenly losing a huge part of our modern civilization. It would disrupt nearly every aspect of our lives, from money and communication to education and entertainment. But it would also force us to rethink how we connect with each other, how we share knowledge, and how we build communities. The internet may have changed the world forever, but if it disappeared, humanity would face a huge challenge and a chance to find new ways to thrive without it.